Hi, my name's Gretchen Jambrone, and I'm a hairstylist and owner of the Gretchen Elizabeth Salon. I got into the hairdressing business when I was about 20 years old. I started hair school and finished within probably 12 months and then became a hairdresser. I worked for a friend of my family for the first 4 years as a hairstylist. He came to me at about age 24 and asked if I would like to take over his salon, and he would help mentor me for a few years after that. And I was scared to death. I figured if I didn't do it, then I'd probably regret it for the rest of my life. The process with how long it took me to take over while I was an employee, about 6 months. I had to sign a lot of paperwork, transfer the money over, and when that was all said and done and it was under my name, it took about 3 years of the previous owner to mentor me, to get me to where I needed to be, to kind of know just the ins and outs of the business, how to deal with people, how to deal with just the everyday business. So it took a few years after I had officially become the owner. I had an employee one time steal from me, and it was horrible, and she was sort of brand new, so I wasn't really sure about her, how she was, if she was a trustworthy person. I had to learn that, and in the process, we did find that she was stealing, so we had to try to prove that, and it was just not the best thing. You really can't accuse somebody that you're not sure about, but it was very stressful. That's energy, which we all do. Because I sense her energy about my energy. I would say to you, there's just something overcompensating. I love people. I love making people feel happy, feel good about themselves, and seeing smiles on their faces gives me motivation every day. A typical day here in the salon would be, you come in, you get your coffee, you have your first client, you start your color, or whatever process they're getting done. You kind of go in the back room, you talk a little bit with your employees, next person comes, do the same thing. I sometimes take a break during my day. If I work 12 hours a day, I come back usually around 3 o'clock, do the same thing over again, cuts, colors, chemical services, usually wrap up about 8 o'clock at night, and go home and next day start it all over again. I'm more of a people person. I like to move around, hands-on, so I thought this would be the best thing for me. If I wasn't a hairstylist, I feel that I would be some type of artist, some type of designer, maybe try to do clothing, some kind of painting. That's where my heart is. I have dabbled in the art world. That's kind of where my heart was before I became a hairstylist. And I felt like I couldn't do school, so I felt this was some kind of art and it was a good outlet. I think the next thing for me in the salon would just be to keep up with the trends. Every day things are changing, hairstyles, trends, this, that, and the other. So I think just keeping up with it, taking classes, really just going with the flow of the world.